Welcome back to another JoyPro tutorial. Today I will show you a new feature which I've recently worked on, which is the visual assign mode. There's one prerequisite that you need to do before going into the visual assign mode. Each joystick that you want to use in the visual assign mode needs to have a layout file, and the layout file you create in the layout editor as you did with the export images. In the first window you see basically the sticks on the left side, and green highlighted the ones which are connected, and on the right side, usually like here, you can select PNG files for the raw images, or the layout files directly if you want to edit layout files. As I went through the process in another video, please watch it beforehand. I'm going now further with the instructions as if you have already created a layout file in the layout editor, as there's already a tutorial for that, and please watch that. So, then you're in this window, and if you just click on Visual Assign Mode, it will ask you which joysticks you want to have visually assigned. And now you see the same selection again, but this time it only allows you to select layout files. Now, basically these three sticks are already selected, and I'm kinda happy with that. But if you don't want like one of these sticks to load, then you just need to right click on the label here, and then like it would not open anymore, the one that I just selected, or rather deselected. If I want, but I kind of want to open it, so I just search for it and select the right file and click on open. Now you see it back up. Now you can press close or the X in the top right corner. Once you do that, it switches to the visual assign mode. Now we arrived at the visual assign mode, and now we basically see the same overview as we would see with the printed buttons. Now there's as you see, some issue with the in the visual layout editor, you see when you click on the top left, this text enters there, and that's kind of because of each text font has their own center and moves differently, whereas the drop downs menu always start where you kind of left clicked, and so it's kind of a bit off here. But for others where the text size and I clicked a bit more center, you kind of can see that it's actually looking better. As for instance with this one here, that's actually matching fairly well. I need to redo the layout file probably there. So basically, you see now where every button on your joystick is and to which relation it kind of relates to. So if you want to assign a button, you just click on the according drop-down menu and click the relation that you want to have on the button. And then once you selected it, it will be assigned. Now if you have multiple relations on one button, there you have this layer function here. Basically, if we, for instance, go on or look at my layout here, then you kind of can see already I have a lot of functions already here. But I have maybe some more functions for planes which are not in use. And so I would have a second layer here, go back on this one, and I see here that on these buttons I have a second layer of functionality. And so you can kind of cycle through the layers here and have right now up to 11 layers. If you want more, you can go into the settings and change the amount of layers that you want to have here. So, once you're happy with it, you just assign the layer, or go to the button, assign it, and then just do your regular stuff as you would usually. If you would want to adjust the settings with a button, you just right-click it. Then the usual function openings with edit, duplicate, or delete. I need to rename this, but this one is the delete button. If we basically want to change an axis for something, then we can do the same one as with the right click. We just open it by right clicking it, and then the usual axis stuff pops up. Alright, then this was it for now. Thank you for watching, and have a nice evening.